So coming to, let me open your document here. Home. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what are the points we discussed yesterday? Anyone, can you tell me?
Yeah, we create a new project with the multi-user repository, like MS SQL server, and all
So just
connection string.
yeah. So I just explained to you yesterday how to join to the existing repository. That means existing project. At the time of joining, we are just selecting what is the connection string. So which type of repository we are working? So in real-time point of view, team, either you can tell MS SQL Server or DB2 or Oracle. Don't explain to them SQLite in interviews. Okay, don't explain SQLite. SQLite is only for learning purpose. Okay, na? Now, coming to Tosca Commander. Tosca Commander primarily running on, I'll tell you the background history of Tosca Commander. Okay. Tosca Commander primarily running on two engines. If we take Tosca 12 version, 13th version, 14 version, 15 version, 16, what are the version categories? Tosca primarily running on two engines. The first engine is here itself, that is a T-box engine. T-box engine. We can call it as a engine, otherwise T-box framework. They designed this particular framework backend, so that is the reason this framework is maintain acting as key role in Tosca Commander team. If you create any modules, if you are creating any modules, always you are able to see these kind of engines over there. Okay. So coming to, let me explain. Let me show you the T-box engine here. If I go to any module team, let me go with a scanned module. What are the modules we scanned last week? So if you see this module, are you able to see here the automation framework, which framework the Tosca is taking here? T-box framework. This is a default feature. This is the default feature. Okay. So the background, what is the technologies they implemented while developing these T-box engines? I'll tell you. So this T-box engine is acting as a major key role. Even 95% we work with T-box engines only. 95% we work with the T-box engines only. So this T-box engine is developed, and which technology they used background. Okay. So they use the technology, one is .NET, database, and C#. Like C, C++, the technologies is available, right? They use these three technologies to build the T-box engine. They use these three technologies to build the T-box engine. So what is the advantage of this T-box engine? Yes, we have many advantages here. We can scan any kind of applications. Any kind of applications. And even identification mechanism is also available. So at the time of at the time of explanation of example, we just check the control is unique or not. Or you remember that point? So to scan the controls, we are choosing a model section and then scanning time. After selecting control, we are verifying the selected control is unique or not.
Yes.
Yes, right? So if any control is not unique, then we apply these identification mechanism too. Okay. And we can integrate Tosca with the integrations is also possible. Integration of Tosca. So Tosca integrations is possible. And Tosca executions. So we can do the executions, everything. And we can automate any kind of application. Like this, we do have a number of advantages in T-box engine team. But in real time, mostly we work with the T-box engine, that is a 95%. Okay, now. So the next one is here, classic engine. So this classic engine, we can call it as a Tosca wizard. Everyone able to see? Classic engine, Tosca wizard. At the time of giving explanation of Tosca components, I mentioned one point, that is a Tosca wizard. Everyone able to see this part? Tosca wizard is nothing but this is the classic engine. This is the classic engine. If you see this classic engine, this engine is available Tosca 15.0 and below versions only. So currently Tosca is having a number of versions, 10th, 12th version, 13th version, 14, 15, 16, 2023.1. 2023.1, 2023.2. So these many versions is available. So if you check the border of this particular classic engine, that is a 15th version. Each version, the Tricentis is almost, it release the patches. Every year they release the number of patches in each version level. Like patches, we can say like 15.0, like 15.1, 15.2, 15.3, 15.4. Like this around they release the patches approximately 6 to 7 patches. Almost they release the 6 to 7 patches here. Okay. But if you check this thing clearly, so this classic engines is only available. This classic engines is only available in Tosca 15th and below versions only. That means these versions. Tosca 15.0, I mentioned here very clearly, Tosca 15.0. So every patch they release every version they release the number of patches like this. 15.0, 15.1, 15.2, 15.3, 4, 5. Around approximately they release the 7 patches. Okay. So this feature is not available Tosca 15th version and below. Okay, why this feature is not available? Why the people are revoke this version? I'll tell you that. So this version is revoked from the this version is revoked from the Tosca 15th 15 and below. Let me make it as Tosca 15 below versions. So what are the features is available then? If they revoke this version, what are the versions available then? Okay, what are the features is available then? Okay. So team, let me segregate all these versions. So in Tosca 16 point and below versions, only one engine is available. That is the Tosca Wizard. Okay. Coming to here, Tosca 16th and above versions, here one feature is available. That is Vision AI. As I said earlier, Tosca is introduced to the market artificial intelligence features, right? So that feature is available Tosca 15.1 and above versions. Okay. 15.1 above versions, Vision AI. Vision AI. Okay. So team, why this one is revoked? Currently I'm using 15.0 version. So I'm just checking on Tosca 15.0 I'm working. So when I'm searching with the Tosca wizard in my laptop, okay, you are able to see the Tosca wizard option here. Okay. If you see Tosca wizard option, I'm just opening this. So 1 second team, the page is loading here. So we are able to see that window very clearly. Okay. So currently I'm using Tosca 15.0. Even the 15.0 only one option is available. That is, what are the projects, what are the test cases we build with the help of Classic. We are able to execute that. That's it. Execute that only. But we are not able to create any new Classic engines. So note point is here. We are not able to create any new test cases here. Okay. What are the test cases we build with the help of Classic engines? So we are able to execute those engines in a Tosca 15.0 version, but we are not able to create a new modules using Classic engine. New modules using Classic engine. So if we go with the Classic engine, we are not able to work with the Classic engine directly. Okay. Let me show you. I just opened Tosca Wizard, right? Even you can see here the window is reflected. Are you able to see? Tosca Wizard has been discontinued. Everyone able to see this warning dialog box team? So Tosca Wizard has been discontinued. This is the discontinued. So which version onwards they are discontinued? Tosca 15.1 and above versions. Can I say simply here? Tosca 15.1 and above versions. Above versions. Okay. So in this level, this one is discontinued. So if you click on OK, directly it navigates to the official page of Tricentis company team. So see here, team Classic Engine depreciation announcement. So this is the Classic Engine. As I said earlier, this is the Classic Engine. So this Classic Engine announcement level, you can see the 15.0, the latest version supporting to the Classic Engine to execute the test cases. Okay, but we are not able to create the test cases using Classic Engine. That is the information is available here. This is the Tosca 15.1 version. So this 15.1 version onwards, they completely removes the Classic engines from the Tosca. This means you will not able to run and create any test and with the Classic engines anymore. Okay. So this is the official website team and official announcement of Tricentis said there is a very clearly we are able to see the Tosca wizard we are calling as a Tosca. Yeah. Classic engines and here you can see, I'll just make a note. This is the thing. See here very clearly with the capabilities of new engines 3.0 improved with the Vision AI capabilities. Artificial intelligence capabilities they added to the Tosca latest version like Tosca 15.1 and above versions. Clear up to here? Team clear?
Yes, sir.
Hope it's clear for everyone.
Yes, sir, Usha.
So what are the engines Tosca primarily supporting? What are the engines, team?
T-box,
T-box engine and a
Vision A,
classic engine.
A+.
Okay. So in the previous versions, it is a classic engine, but they removed this classic engine depreciation announcement. So they are continuing with the latest versions, only two engines. One is Vision AI, another one is the T-box engine. Clear this part?
Yes.
Okay. And coming to recognition, how to recognize the classic related modules and how to recognize the I'll show you the classic engine modules and T-box engine modules, team. So go here and let me show you. This is the classic engine module. What are the module? I'm taking a capturing of screenshot. You can see this one. Are you able to see? This is the T-box engine. What is the engine of this one? T-box engine. If I go to the classic engine, let me show you the classic engine categories here. So this is the classic engine. This is the icon representation of classic engine. Seems like this. So seems like both the modules are same icon representation only, but we have to recognize which one is the classic engine and which one is the T-box engine. Clear? This recognition is clear for everyone. So this is the identification of classic engines and T-box engines. Okay. Next point is here, team. So as I said earlier, here you can see the module creation. Once we get the requirement, I'll give you the recap one more time. So initially we'll get the requirement. Okay. Once we get the requirement, we have to understand what exactly the client requirement. After understanding of client requirement, and we will start working on Tricentis Tosca automation point of view. At the time of working in Tricentis Tosca, this is the module section. Module is the section to create the modules, and test case is the section to create the test cases. First part is module creation in Tosca. So at the time of creating a module, we use the scanning option, and then we drag and drop that module to the test case and we do the development here. Then we drag and drop that into the execution list, and then we do the execution here. So each phase level, I'll tell you the hierarchy, how it looks like. Okay. Hierarchy of module section. Hierarchy of module section. How we are going to create the modules. The first one is here the module root folder and module subfolder. So to understanding purpose, I'm just writing like this, team, but basically we'll call module folder module only. So next one is the module. Finally, module attribute. This is the hierarchy of the module section. Module root folder, module subfolder, module and module attribute. If I go to the test case Tosca commander level, if you see this, the above one, what are the folder you are able to see the top of this one? This is the module root folder. So inside this module root folder, we'll create one module subfolder. So we can call it as a folder only. This is the module subfolder. So in this module subfolder, we just do the scanning. So what are the modules we scanned? I'm just taking copy paste here. This is the module and these all are the module attributes. Clear? So this one is the module subfolder. And this one is, we can say it is a module, and shipping point, all these things we can call it as a module attributes. That's it. Module attributes. We can call all these things as a module attributes. Okay. Clear? The terminology, I'm just giving the terminology of module section. Hope it's clear for everyone. Please respond, team.
Yes, it is clear.
So this is the module section hierarchy.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thanks. So next, test case section. So let's go with the test case section. So the test case section hierarchy is here. Test case root folder. Next, test case, test step. So before going to the test case subfolder. Next, test case. So inside this test case, we'll add a number of test step and the test step values. This is the hierarchy of test case section. Okay. Let me show you how it looks like. Go to your module test case section. This is the test case root folder. So select this root folder, do the checkout. So this checkout, check-in, all activities, I'll tell you tomorrow. So inside this folder, right click on here, create one subfolder. I can say this is the test case subfolder. Inside this, create one test case. So it is a test case subfolder. Next, this is the new test case. Inside this test case, we just do the drag and drop activity. So what are the modules we created now? Drag this module and drop here. Once we drag and drop that module here to here, now the terminology is changing here. This one is the test step. We can call this one as a test step, and we can call all these things as a test step values. You can say like a test step values. This is the complete terminology which we use in real-time team. This all we are calling as a test step values. Okay. So coming to here, this is the test step. So the above one is the new test case. You can say like a test case. So the above one is the test case subfolder. You can say sub or root, almost seems good. Like, clear? This
Yes.
is the hierarchy of the test case section. Okay. So when you are doing a practical session, to avoid the confusions, try to do cross-checking of these activities. So coming to last and final one, execution section hierarchy. So as of now, we learn only these three things, team. If we full aware of these three things, we'll start working on a test case designing part. Okay. Initially, we go with these three things: test case section, module, and execution. So coming to here, execution root folder. Next, execution subfolder. Next, execution list folder. Inside this, execution list and execution entry So this is the hierarchy of the execution section team. Okay, let me show you that. Go back to the execution section. Select this particular root folder, check out. Right click on here. Create one execution subfolder. I'll create the subfolder. Right click on here, this one. So execution subfolder. Okay. Inside this subfolder, again create one execution list folder. This is the folder. Okay. Inside this, create one execution list. This is the execution list. Under this list, what are the test cases we completed? We have to drag and drop our test cases to execution list. This is the hierarchy. Okay. So if you see here, this is the execution subfolder. Execution subfolder, and here execution list folder, and coming to here, this is the execution list. Coming to here, this one we can say as a execution entry. You can understand that icon representations as well. Clear? This is the hierarchy of each phase. Any questions up to here? Everyone questions ఉన్నాయా?
No,
Sorry, Harshita.
no questions, Amish.
Okay, Chaitanya, how many of you completed installations of Tricentis Tosca team?
Still, I didn't receive the copy.
Okay. So I get information from the management people. Okay. Tosca installation and license activation. For license activation team, they'll connect with you around 2 to 4 today. So today they are available 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. today. So please be available from your side as well to complete this setup. Okay.
Okay.
So this time they are available team. Please be available your side and try to set up the Tricentis Tosca. Clear? Chalo.
Yes.
Next. So as per today's discussion, what are the points we discussed as of now? Tosca commander, team response. So try to make it as interactive section, okay? Now tell me, what are the points we discussed? Tosca commander, engines. Correct?
Engines.
So how many engines is available?
2 engines.
2 engines. What is
Two.
the first one?
T-box
Box engine.
T-box engine.
Classic engine.
So T-box engine is developed with technologies
.NET
.NET DB++.
and C++. Okay. So the classic engine is the Tosca Wizard. So what is the another name of classic engine?
Tosca Wizard.
Tosca Wizard. Now the Tosca Wizard is available in which versions?
15 version.
15.
The Tosca is available. Tosca Classic engine is available in which versions?
Above 15 versions is available in Tosca Classic engine.
No.
Below 15.
Below 16.
Yeah, below
Below
15.
Okay,
Above-
below 15 versions. Okay. So below 15 means 12, 13, 14 and 15. So 15 means what, in which patch that is available? 15.0.
1.
0.
Up to 15.0 only this is available. 15.1 onwards, there is no classic engines. Even you are also not able to see that classic engines package. Okay. Next one. So then they revoked the classic engine, right? Which one they introduced to the market?
Vision
Vision AI,
Vision
artificial intelligence, Vision AI. So this feature is available in which versions?
15.1.
15.1 and above version. So what is the latest version of Tricentis Tosca?
23.2.
2023.2. So they are planning to release 2023.3 as well. Okay. Next, we had a discussion, and this is an official announcement from Tricentis only. As a reference, I just added here. So anyway, you will get this document from my side. Once the batch is confirmed, we'll create WhatsApp group for us, and then I'll take the so this Word document. I'll share this Word document along with assignment sheet. All these things will give you within 1 days or 2 days. Okay. As of now, everyone getting a recorded videos, right?
Yes, Anusha.
Yes,
Yes, we are getting.
good. So coming to the, how many of you having a manual experience team out of all?
Yeah, I'm having.
You are having manual. What about others team?
I am also
I am having manual testing experience, Anisha. This is
I'm also
Pranati
having.
here.
Manual. So who are from non-IT background here? They don't know manual. Who are don't know manual testing? Can you please raise your hand? Okay, no worries. See, team, why I'm asking, if you don't know manual testing, at least we can communicate with each other to learn something from our team members, because already they are working, right? You can support to our team members team. Okay, now. Good. So the next point is here. What is the next we had a discussion? Recognition of classic engine and the
keyboards.
box engine. So what is the recognition? Seems like both are same. So what is the main difference here, team?
The icons.
The icon representation in between these two lines. Okay, now.
Yeah.
So we have to identify that. So any other next we had another point discussions. What are those? Hierarchy of module section. Then what is the hierarchy of module section tip?
Module root folder.
Module root folder, module subfolder, module attribute.
Module subfolder and module attribute. Correct? Yes. So we have to follow this particular hierarchy. So to identify, because Tosca is very new for us, right? So first of all, we have to understand the interface. How is this user friendly or not? So the single day, it is not possible to understand the things, team. So if you have this hierarchy in your hands, probably you are able to understand these things. Okay. Now, so hierarchy point of view, we just had a discussion of module section hierarchy, module root folder, module subfolder, module and module attribute. Okay. Coming to here, team, these all are the things: module attribute, module subfolder. So this is the terminology which we used in a real time. Okay, we just call it as a module attribute. So which one is the module? This is the module. You can see this module. So this module is created with which framework? What is the framework?
Keyboards.
Framework. Because we are able to see this particular icon representation, right? Yes, this is formed with the T-box automation framework. Okay. Now coming to the test case section, what are the module we created here? Modules point of view, we are calling as a module only. Modules point of view, we are calling as module. But coming to here, the test case point of view, the terminology is changing in a test case level. So same module we are dragging and dropping here, but we are calling in a test case point of view. What is the test step and the test step values? Test step and test step.
Values.
We just use these two things, test step and test step values. So test step and test step values. Clear? So coming to the execution section, in execution point of view, again the terminology is changing. What is the terminology in execution section point of view?
Subfolder, execution list folder, execution list, and execution entry.
Yes, you have to habituate this terminology. Execution list, we and execution entry. So this is the test case which we are dragging and dropping. We are calling that one as the execution entry. So in modules point of view, we are calling as a module and module attribute. In test case section, we are calling as a test step and test step value. And execution section, we are calling as a execution entry. Clear? So each section wise, the terminology is always changing. Please make a note of these things. Okay. So I already explained to you. So once you've done the installations and license activation, just go with identification of these engines. Anyway, you are not able to see the classic engine because you are doing installation of Tricentennial stores cut 16th version. Now tell me, in 16th version, classic engines is available or not available?
Not available.
Not available. Okay.
Not, yeah.
So you are not able to see this anyway, this module icon, but this is only the identification when you are attending interviews to give some quick overview related to this.
Okay.
Okay.
This is good to know.
Next, once you done the installation, this is your in your bucket team. First point is create project using our SQLite. Understand the Tosca commander interface, how it looks like, and try to automate the example like login functionality. I already explained this login functionality, right? Try to automate this particular one. Clear? Any questions? Do let me know.
Okay.
So I think the management people is available today at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Please be available and check with them. And as soon as possible, try to complete your installations and license activations. Okay.
Okay, Ankush.
Yeah.
Sure, Anush.
Thank you, Tim. Anything else? So I'm just taking only 40-45 minutes only because we are not yet started practical sessions from your side. If I'm telling concepts daily basis, yes, Tim, I am able to cover everything. But the thing is, you will not get any practical knowledge on that. You have only the theoretical knowledge. So if you want to continue with me, so then I'll explain one more concept also here. Can I continue or can I stop?
Yeah, we can continue.
Can I explain another concept here?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So please do installations of Tricentennial Tosca. We're just doing hierarchy of module creation, right? This is the module creation and this is the test case creation. And then this is the execution section, hierarchy section wise. So to do the scanning all these activities team, always go to the module root folder or subfolder. Go to the module folder. This is the folder. To scan any kind of application, module folder is the main thing. Okay. We are not able to scan a new module here. Always to do the scanning. So to do the new scanning, always go to module root or subfolder. You have to go to the root or subfolder. This is a scanning mechanism. Okay, if you're scanning any kind of application stream, always go to the module root or subfolder. So if you want to do the rescan is nothing but it is already scanned module. So we're just adding additional information to the existing module. Rescan is nothing but rescan is already scanned module. We are adding additional information to the existing module. We're just adding additional information to the existing module, that is nothing but rescan. Okay, rescan is already a scanned module. So why I mentioned only these two things. See, this is the module subfolder. Right click on here, and now you are able to see the scanning option. Scan is nothing but you are able to scan any kind of applications here. You are able to scan any kind of applications here. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So rescan is nothing but this is already scanned module, right? Select this module, right click on here, rescan. Okay, so Tim, these terminologies may you are not able to understand completely. So when you are doing a practical sessions, then only you are able to understand these things. Okay, please do complete the installations part as soon as possible. So tomorrow I'll explain these multi-user activities. Then we'll continue with the things clearly. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So thanks for joining on. We'll connect tomorrow.
Thank you, Anusha.
Thank
Yes,
you
thank
all.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Anushka.